Hi, and welcome back to Marketing Midday. I'm Stephanie, your host and social media manager here at RivalMind. With me today is Heather, my co-host.
Hi, Stephanie, and hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us. It's Monday, March 13th, and we're covering 4 interesting stories this week. Stephanie, what do you have for us?
First, Google's February 2023 product review update is complete after a 14-day launch period. We'll discuss what that means for marketers. Next, Google released a statement claiming that Bard is separate from search, despite Bard becoming synonymous with generative AI features coming to search. Third, DuckDuckGo entered the AI race as the latest search engine to launch an AI-assisted feature called DuckAssist. And last, Google's VP of Global Ads responded to the DOJ lawsuit, including what next steps the tech giant plans to take.
Fantastic. Let's get right to it.
According to Search Engine Land, Google's February 2023 product reviews update has finished rolling out after a 14-day launch period. Unlike previous product reviews updates, the February update impacted more languages than English, including Spanish, German, and French. Should marketers be concerned about the update? If your website offers product review content, Search Engine Land suggests checking to see if your rankings were impacted, for better or worse. Moving forward, marketers should focus on putting detail and effort into their product review content to set it apart from competitors on the web.
Search Engine Land reported that Jack Krawczyk, the product lead for Bard, stated that Bard is not search, despite confusion within the industry. What is the reason for the confusion? Danny Goodwin of Search Engine Land writes, Google is to blame. It introduced Bard at the same time as it teased AI-powered features, coming soon to search. Partly because Bard was hurriedly launched to compete with Bing's Chat GPT integration, Bard became synonymous with Google's generative AI features, just like Chat GPT became synonymous with generative AI. To dispel some confusion, a Google spokesperson wrote, Bard is separate from search, so talking about the search screenshots and the context of Bard isn't accurate. Bard is one thing, generative AI features in search are separate. Bard is a standalone experience.
Speaking of AI, DuckDuckGo recently entered the race with DuckAssist as the newest search engine to use generative AI technology. According to Search Engine Journal, DuckAssist uses direct answers from Wikipedia and related sites and is available on DuckDuckGo's browsing apps and browser extensions. Like other AI technology, DuckAssist generates a summary of what it finds on Wikipedia to provide a direct answer to the user's query. Unlike other AI systems, DuckAssist is not built to generate a response to any query. It should only summarize information from a reliable source, such as Wikipedia. Search Engine Journal writes, you're most likely to see DuckAssist in search results when asking straightforward questions with clear answers in Wikipedia. Thus, DuckAssist won't generate a response all the time. We're interested to watch the evolution of the newest player in the AI race.
Marketing Brew provided insight into Google's response to the lawsuit against the tech giant by the U.S. Department of Justice and 8 additional states. By way of reminder, the suit charges Google for, quote, allegedly operating an ad tech monopoly and violating antitrust laws. How will Google respond? Google's VP of Global Ads, Dan Taylor, answers this question on a recent Marketing Brew interview. Taylor responded to the question of what comes next, quote, we've always been supporting an ad-based business model for the web because we think it's core to our mission. An internet that provides free content to users only stands up on an ads-based business model. As I've said to multiple folks, we really look forward to defending this business. End quote. We plan to continue reporting on the lawsuit as it progresses. Well, those are our top 4 stories for the week. Be sure to follow us on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram, and join our mailing list to stay up to date.
Thank you for watching Marketing Midday. Tune in next week for the latest digital marketing news.